I don't know about you. I was not created to hustle and bustle. Forget all this feminist and feminist thing. We were created to literally live a soft life. It's given stress. Don't be forming, I got this. I got this. I got this. You don't got anything. Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is Dami's YouTube channel. Welcome. On this channel we'll talk about everything lifestyle, we talk about everything personal development, and we also talk about faith as well. Welcome beautiful ladies. Alright lovelies, so today I'm going to be talking about a very interesting topic. I'm going to be talking about how to live a soft life. Like literally, you need to live a soft life. We're not created to be hustling and suffering and stressing ourselves all the time. Now, let me just explain what is a soft life. So, a soft life does not mean that there will not be challenges, there will not be problems, but you can enjoy your life with minimal stress. And the emphasis is on minimal stress and minimal problem, right? So that is literally like what it really means to live a soft life. So simply put, a soft life is a lifestyle of comfort with minimal stress. A lifestyle of comfort, relaxation with minimal stress. We're not saying that there will not be stress, but it can be minimal. Ladies and gentlemen, you can literally enjoy your life without so much stress. And honestly speaking, as a woman, please let's forget all these feminist and feminist thing. We were created to literally live a soft life. I don't know about you. I was not created to hustle and bustle and always strive and hustle and suffer to get things done, to just live your life. You have to go through a lot of stress. No, we are created for a life of ease and comfort, honestly speaking, and that is how God created this world, and that's what He wanted for us. So this suffering is not okay. We are not supposed to get used to it or get accustomed to a life of suffering. No. So I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how to live a soft life. I'm not saying that you will not face challenges. I'm not saying that every day is going to be rosy, but you can have minimal stress in your life. The very first point on my list, I'm talking about tips to help you live a soft life. How can you live a soft life? The very first point on my list is joy. I know that you might be like, what does joy have to do with this? It has a lot to do with this, with living a soft life. If you do not have joy on the inside, everything that you're going to be doing is going to be from a point of stress. Yes, it's going to be from a point of stress. You are hustling and bustling. Nehemiah 8 verse 10 says, do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. The joy of the Lord is your strength. For you to be able to work and live a soft life, you also need strength, and that joy comes from the inside. The reason why I'm saying joy is important is because if you don't have joy on the inside, it affects your mood, it affects your productivity, and you realize that everything you're doing is from a point of stress. If you do not enjoy what you're doing, if you do not enjoy the job you're doing, every little task that is being given to you is going to be like somebody is stressing you. You're going to be dragging your feet to do everything you're supposed to do. But when you have joy on the inside, right, this joy radiates on the outside. It literally gives you strength on the outside. That joy lifts you up. That joy puts strings on your step. That joy makes you want to do things. That joy makes you get up from your bed, wants to make you go to work, wants to make you achieve results, because you just know that the joy of the Lord is your strength. And that is the strength that pushes you to go out there and work. Right? So it's important that you have joy. A lot of times our mood affects how we work, how we relate to things, how we relate to new tasks or opportunities that have been given to us. And what affects your mood is because you are sad. There is no joy. But if you have joy on the inside, then you are happier. And when you are happier, you can achieve more. You can do more. You really need to try it. Try and see. When you are sad, you are literally not motivated or moved to do anything at all. You don't want to stand up, you don't want to move, you don't want anybody to disturb you, you don't want to get out of your house. But when you are full of joy, you are vibrant, you become very alert, and you become like very even more creative. Ideas are coming to you, you have the strength, you have the zeal, you have the, the mood, the energy to do. So every task that you are doing, when you are doing it with joy, people see that there is energy in you. And that also brings creativity and productivity. So you can live a soft life but you need to be full of joy. And I know that yes, things cannot be rosy all the time. Challenges are there. There are so many problems here and there, and you don't necessarily feel that joy. But there are different ways that you can bring that joy on the inside. You can begin to have your mindset of gratitude. Begin to thank God for everything that He has done for you. You can listen to some music, some good Christian music to stir up your faith, to encourage your spirit. Like the Bible says that we should speak to ourselves in psalms and in hymns, right? So this is going to help you. It changes your entire atmosphere and begin to bring that joy bubbling in your spirit. And when you're joyful, then you'll be able to stand up and get up and walk. And you will walk without grieving. Remember, the joy of the Lord is your strength. It says, do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. So you would walk with ease without grieving. It makes your work easier. It makes your work fun because you are doing it with the right mood and with the right attitude. So number 2 on my list is prioritize. Prioritize and outsource, right? You need to be able to set priorities. Focus on the most important activities of the day. The activities that's going to bring you impact. Focus on that. Save energy, save time. Prioritize all your activities. Like do a to-do list. What's the most important one? Like put the hardest one up, like on your top priority. The most important ones, put it up, and then outsource. It's not everything that you should do, especially being a woman, being a mother, being a working class lady. You are going to work, you are a mom, you are probably also like a leader at work or anywhere you are, right? You need to prioritize. You need to outsource some things. It's not everything that you do. You don't put your energy in everything. Focus 80%. Focus your energy on things that brings you impact, right? Like for example, you can outsource your cleaning. You can outsource your laundry, right? There are so many things you can outsource. If you spend so many hours or so much hours on cleaning and you have other tasks before you, by the time you are done cleaning, you are exhausted. To go back and do those important, productive tasks, you can't even cope. You can't finish up. You can't even meet up with deadlines or timelines. Why don't you outsource some things? Outsource your cleaning, outsource your groceries, like shopping, if you can, outsource your laundry, like things that are not really important. Then you can outsource it to save you time and so that you have enough time to do things that are very important and very productive. Look, this era of a woman is everything, a woman has to do everything. You cannot burn out. You must not even burn out. You need to be able to live a life of ease, a life of minimal stress. So the ones that you can outsource it, especially if you're a working class lady and you have a home to keep. You literally cannot be everywhere at the same time. And all those things that you're like, oh, I have kids, I must be the one to take them to school all the time, I must be the one. Yes, you need to watch over your kids, but you can also look for trusted aunts, family and friends. Ask for help when you need to. Don't be proud. Don't be forming, I got this, I got this, I got this. You don't got anything. Nobody got anything. We all need help. Nobody is an island. So call for help when you need one. Call for company when you need one. If you need someone to assist you, if you need someone to help you wash, look for someone that you can help you wash. You cannot do everything at the same time. Even weekend, like you need somebody to help you. So you need to learn to prioritize and outsource your activities, because when you do this, you realize that you are more productive because you are focusing on all the things that gives you impact, more results, more achievement than those little things, because all these things that you do, they take energy from you. So if you exhaust so much energy on things that are not really important, you will not have enough energy to focus on things that are important. So that is why I say prioritize and outsource. Based on your life and based on your lifestyle, those things that you need to outsource and those things that you need to prioritize. So begin to think about it and see how you can make your lifestyle a little bit easier so that you do not grieve or continue to labor and hustle and stress yourself. Okay? Lovely. So number 3 on my list is your health. You need to pay attention to your health, because literally the better you feel, the more productive you are. So if your health is not okay, if you are not taking care of your health, if you are not mindful of what you eat, you're not mindful of everything that goes into your body, you're not mindful of your general total well-being, it's going to affect you. And that is why I say this: rest well. You need to also find time to rest. And I've realized, even me personally, when I don't get enough rest, I am usually very cranky. And the reason why I'm cranky is because my body, I did not rest. I did not rest. So I'm on my toes, like literally on the edge. I'm literally like a ticking bomb. So if someone just annoys me or stress me, or it looks like I'm being stressed, or give me like, I feel like this is extra task, this is extra burden, I just flip. I just lose it. And this is not because on a normal day I can't do this thing. And it's not because on a normal day it's not what I enjoy doing, or it's not what I enjoy talking about. But literally because I've not had enough rest. My brain is not working well. My brain is not functioning well. Every part of my brain, my hormones, everything is high. Everything is high. Everything is saying that I need to sleep. I need to shut down. My body, as in this back, I need to shut down. I need to sleep. So literally, I personally, I don't joke with my sleep at all. When I say sleep, I don't sleep early at night. So I sleep in the day, like siesta. So I don't joke with my siesta. Literally, I can go out in the morning and just come back. And when I come back, after shower, I will take a nap. Even if it's in the afternoon, I went out, I came back. Or in the morning, I went out, I came back. Or in the evening, I went out, I came back. My body has been conditioned. I need to take a nap. No matter, it can be short. Even if it's 15, 10 minutes, I need to close my eyes and rest and take a nap, or 20 minutes. And when I'm done from that nap, the energy I have, hey, is not in this, as in I am supercharged. Like literally, this is what works for me and this is what I do. Like I need to take that nap. But if I find myself not resting, if I do not take that afternoon nap like I usually do, on a normal day I do not sleep early. I'm usually also very active at night. And so I'm always up at night. So if imagine I slept late, I did not get to observe those my regular siestas. I don't know why this siesta has become a thing. I think maybe because from boarding school, right, from boarding house, we must observe our siesta. So my system just literally adopted the siesta mode, right? So like if I do not observe my siesta and then I do not get to sleep early, and I do this like back to back for 2-3 days, trust me, I am the most cranky. You don't want to be around me. You don't even want to talk to me because I am stressed. I am literally stressed. So every work I do, every action, I'm even grumbling to go to work. I'm dragging my feet to go to work. I'm dragging my feet to cook. I just want to sleep. And literally, when I know that I'm already in that phase, I look for that time. I squeeze that time to catch up that sleep. That sleep that I've missed, I will pay for it. I will redeem it, because if I don't redeem it, my body literally is not going to function well. So this is how I am. So this is I know, because I'm taking notes and paying attention to my health. What works for me, what doesn't work for me. So that is, you need to pay attention to your health, your body system. You need to know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So for me personally, I need to rest. And I've noticed that with other people too. When I notice that some people in my team, they're cranky, I'm like, how are you? Did you sleep well? How was your night? Did you rest well? Are you okay? When you notice that even in the place of work, somebody is acting somehow, behaving somehow, there's more to it than the person just trying to be a bitch. Or, you can just ask, what is going on? Are you okay? Have you rested well? And then also for we ladies, are you literally, when you're on your period, you need rest. That's when you need rest. You need rest. You need to eat well. Right? You need to pay attention to what you're eating. You need to eat well. Sometimes you are craving sugar, because that sugar also makes you a little bit active or hyper. So you need all those things. So you need to pay attention to your body, pay attention to your health, because when you do this, when you have a better health, you are literally more productive. And when you're more productive, you can be productive and as well live a life of less stress. So now you understand what I'm saying about living a stress-free life, living a soft life is all together. You have to be productive as well. So living a soft life is not an excuse for being lazy or being laid back. But it's an excuse. It's not like it's an excuse, but you just need to know what works for you and try to have a lifestyle with little or minimal stress. Okay. The next point on my list is this one is important. This one is deep. This one I am as guilty as charged. Like, stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. I personally procrastinate. Like, I think almost everybody procrastinates, but there are levels to the procrastination. There are levels to procrastination, but we literally need to stop procrastinating. The reason why procrastinating has to do with anything with soft life is because The more you procrastinate, the more you are piling up work, you are piling up activities that you're supposed to do, and by the time you are beginning to do it, it becomes stressful. You get my point? Now you see the connection. It becomes stressful. Like you grumble, you become overwhelmed. The activity, the work is overwhelming now, and you realize that you just find yourself like, why is this thing so stressful? I'm so stressed. Why is my life so stressful? Because you piled up all the activities you're supposed to do. You were procrastinating. You're supposed to arrange your wardrobe every day. Every day you kept dumping, then now it's a lot, right? You're supposed to maybe cook, or you're supposed to wash your dishes. You had some office tasks to do. You kept procrastinating. You procrastinated what you're supposed to do on Monday. You moved it to Tuesday, and Tuesday's task is also there. You added Monday's task to Tuesday's task. You left Tuesday, you didn't do what you're supposed to do on Tuesday. You move it to Wednesday, and there's a particular task also for Wednesday, and Wednesday task is being piled up with Monday and Tuesday tasks. By the time you are doing this task on Thursday, you are literally overwhelmed and you have wasted time, because the time that you're not going to be using to do all these tasks is too long. Tasks that time you would have used to do something more productive, you are now using that time to do a whole lot of things, like a whole lot of things at the same time. And honestly speaking, if you look at it, you are not being productive that way, because you are literally wasting time, and time is money. Remember that you're supposed to spend so much time on productive things that have impact. And so when you have the energy to do these things, do them immediately. Do not procrastinate, because the more you procrastinate, the more they become a lot. You pile them up, then when you want to start doing these things, it becomes overwhelming. Then it looks like your life is stressful. It looks like your job is stressful, but your job is not stressful if you literally do the things you're supposed to do at the right time, right? So that is how you're going to live a soft life, live a life with a minimal stress. That's what we're saying, minimal stress. So this soft life is not about abundance of money or whatever, which is also important, but I'm just talking about generally your day-to-day life and day-to-day activities that is literally stopping you from living the soft life. So there are different ways you can live a soft life. I've talked about outsourcing, and now I'm talking about you not procrastinating, right? You need to do important things at the right time so that you don't get overwhelmed, because the more you pile them up, the more you get overwhelmed when it's time to do that. And being overwhelmed is number one stress. It's singing stress. It's giving stress. It is a lot of work at the same time. And like our Gen Z will say, by the time they have a whole lot of work at the same time, it's giving stress. I can't deal. I'm overwhelmed. My mental health. I'm just joking, guys. So yes, stop procrastinating. I'm also talking to myself. We're all guilty as charged, right? So yeah, stop procrastinating, people. Finally, lovelies, the last on my list is that you need to be committed to yourself. Be committed to yourself. Be passionate about yourself. Like I always say, be your number one fan. I am my number one fan. Of course, I have a lot of family and friends that love me and support me. Shout out to all of you, my family and friends that love me, that keep supporting me, that keep cheering me on, that keep watching my videos and sharing. I love you all. To all my subscribers, thank you so much. I love you all. But yes, literally, there are some days like nobody is watching, nobody is talking to you, nobody is motivating you, nobody is literally looking at your side, because everybody is probably in their own world, trying to figure out their own life, trying to just get their life up, trying to live, right? So you are most times on your own. When I mean on your own, I don't mean you are alone, but I mean you are by yourself, right? So you need to be committed to yourself, and you are all you have. You are all you have, aside from, of course, you have God. But literally, you are all you have. So you should be your number one fan. And what I'm saying is that the essence of my channel is also for personal development and personal growth. So I personally am on my journey for self-growth. I keep improving. So you should also be passionate about your life, passionate about improving your day-to-day lifestyle, right? So basically, this last point is being committed to yourself, being passionate about yourself, be devoted to yourself. Look at yourself as a work of art. as a work in progress. Look at yourself every time. Where can I improve? Where can I be better? Look at your lifestyle in a whole, in general. What are you doing right? What are you doing wrong? Remember that this soft life era is a long-term thing. It's not for now. So we're not saying that this is an excuse for you to be lazy or laid back. This is just an opportunity for you to look at your life and see how you can live a better life, how you can live a more productive life, a more fruitful life. You don't have to go through stress. And when we talk about this, I'm also mentioned health, because if you break down, you fall sick, you literally cannot do anything. And the jobs that you are doing that brings money to the house, put money on the table and put food on the table, you literally will not be able to do this anymore. And so it begins to affect your life, your family as a whole. So that is why living a soft life is literally very, very important. And this is not about a certain kind of lifestyle, or like, this is not about you being like, oh, wanting things easily, wanting things for free. But literally, even God created us to live a life of ease and comfort. That's why he sent his only begotten son, Jesus Christ, to save the world, free of hustle, free of sin, free of bondage, right? Free of suffering. So why do you want to keep suffering? You need to pay attention to your life. You need to look, as in, you need to study, look at your life as it is a goal, it is a project. You know where you're going to. So everything about your life should not be short term. Everything that you do right now about your life should be long term. Be looking at it long term for your life, your generation, and your generation, and your generation to come. Right? So that is why you need to be mindful of the kind of lifestyle that you are living. The life you live now is literally going to tell, is affecting you, is going to be affecting you in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, and also going to affect your generation. To live a soft life, you have to be committed to your life, committed to your entire and total well-being, and look at it from a long-term perspective, right? Look at it from a long-term perspective in the sense that, where am I going to, right? So basically, you need to consider your life, be committed to yourself, be devoted to your well-being, to your total well-being. And that is why it's important that you try and outsource some things. Life goes on. If you break down, that company is going to move on. If you break down, that company is going to move on. If you fall sick, if something happens to your health, God forbid you drop dead, that company is going to move on. They'll replace you. They'll get another replacement. So when it's time to go and leave, please go and leave. When it's time to take a vacation, please take a vacation. If you want to rest, take time to rest. If you want to go for massage, go and massage your body. If you want to go for your health checkup, everything, take time off work and go check yourself. Go check every part of your body. It's very, very important and it's necessary. So remember, the goal is not short term, it's a long term. Your lifestyle is for your long term, for your children, for your generation, and also for yourself. So that's why I'm saying that, and I'm ending this video on this note. Be devoted to yourself. Be devoted to yourself. Okay? All right, ladies, lovely people, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please put your comments in the comment section, whatever you want us to talk about. And if you have more tips or ideas to share on how to live a soft life, please put it in the comment section. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please tell a friend about Tammy Inspire YouTube channel. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.